Hey everybody, here we go, another one today. I'm here to check out how SpongeBob and Patrick made it to Shell City and save Bikini Bottom. So I'm 99.999% sure this is the SpongeBob movie. And I've actually never seen this movie on my own. I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid, and I've only seen this movie when someone else reacted to it. And I haven't seen like the whole movie. But I know all of the references, I know all the memes, and I know all the things from the movie. So I pretty much have seen the movie. I just never saw it on my own, but hey. I guess I'm about to get a kind of recap of what happens.
SpongeBob woke up geeked. It's the best day ever.
Yeah.
That boy thought he was gonna get the promotion as the new manager for the Krusty Krab 2. It's crazy how Mr. Krabs is so money hungry, but he not even a good businessman. Why the hell would you open up a second Krusty Krab 5 feet away from the first one? But regardless, SpongeBob been slaving away, cooking up the finest burgers in the world and dealing with customers like this.
Hey buddy, you need a ride? I was just on my way to the big Doofus convention.
Ain't no way he don't get the promotion.
Bruh,
and SpongeBob knows
the residents
this.
of Bikini Bottom are just all jerks. From what I've seen of SpongeBob,
so my
all
boy
of the
SpongeBob
background
gotta get
characters
ready and make sure to look right. Sandy might be front row. She been trying to eat these nuts for a minute now. Brody took a shower. Super Smash Bros. Pros can't relate. Went and put on his best fit and went and brushed his teeth with those Desmond Bane arms. He goes to flex to Squidward mid-shower that he about to get the promotion, but he's not feeling it at all. And this is when Patrick pops out to congratulate him beforehand. Whole star fussy out.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Whole time though, Plankton is plotting, finding his evil plan Z to ruin the Krusty Krab 2 grand opening. He started celebrating like he won Game 7, knowing this is going to work.
He was not wearing anything for most of the beginning of the movie.
But anywho,
SpongeBob doing Plankton like a Teen Titans villain. They take a turns dunking on this nigga, giggling, having the times of their lives. These are not heroes.
Bro, the funny thing is, I remember
gets
that
to the
Teen Titans
ceremony, and Mr. Krab announces that the new manager for the Krusty Krab 2 will be Squidward. But SpongeBob was so confident he was gonna get it, he started celebrating and went up to the podium to give his speech. And I can't get behind this reason for Mr. Krabs to pick Squidward at all. I'm gonna let you finish, but SpongeBob got some of the best patties of all time.
I mean, who's the better employee, Squidward or SpongeBob? I mean, I would say SpongeBob, but I feel like he has done some stuff. And I think Squidward was an employee for longer than SpongeBob was. I think wasn't Squidward an employee like long before SpongeBob was even there?
SpongeBob was so excited about to give his speech, and Mr. Krabs hit him with the
especially since it's supposed to be like
Mr. Krabs told SpongeBob he's just a kid and can't be manager, it's too much responsibility. Did him dirty. SpongeBob literally painted your crib, took your daughter to prom when no one wanted to. Bitch talk about who want me, SeaWorld, bitch. And you gonna call him a kid? Bro, he a grown man with his own crib. Mr.
Like
Krabs' definition of kid and adult are more fucked up than R. Kelly. And it really—
Hold on. I actually have to look this up. I never knew the answer to this. Okay, hold on. How old is SpongeBob? Okay. Okay, so this okay. In the show, how the heck old is he? Yeah, it says he's in his late 20s or early 30s. This man's been an adult for the entire show, but still acts like a freaking child. Like, that's just hilarious.
It just doesn't make any sense. Squidward sleeps on the job, actively talks about how much he hates here, treats his customers like this.
And it's hilarious.
Let me guess, Tiny, a small salad?
That show was completely unprovoked too, but he gets the manager position for being Unk? Whole time elsewhere, King Neptune is pressing Donnell Rawlings for touching his crown. He don't play about that. But as that's happening, he gets bamboozled because it's gone. Got him tweaking, and we see that it's no other than Sheldon J. Plankton, who's stolen it and is out of it. So let me get this straight. He could steal the crown of the king, but can't steal the Krabby Patty formula?
Exactly.
His guards are Instalock Spider-Mans, straight throwing.
Stole from
As
royalty,
Plankton's getting away, he passes by Goofy Boo-Boos, where SpongeBob is inside, drowning his sorrows in ice cream with Patrick. Patrick not even sad about anything, he just excited to do hood rat shit with his friend.
Fuck, man. I'm mad too. Man, no.
SpongeBob having the darkest moment of his life, and Patrick couldn't be having more fun. Nobody loves to see you fail more than your best friends of 10 years. Niggas will be spectating me on the game like this, watching me get clipped. SpongeBob wakes up hungover and realizes he's late for work, so he rushes over. Same time though, Mr. Krabs getting pressed by King Neptune because there was a sign left saying that he took the crown. They must have figured Krabs was out here citing his work like the Joker. Villains be so funny with how they get offended by the wrong crimes. Arson? Bitch, I murdered children. That was not me. King Neptune ups it on Mr. Krabs, and Mr. Krabs is like, chill. I have people who could vouch for me that I'm a good person. Same time, SpongeBob comes in, and Mr. Krabs is like, go on, me boy. Tell them how great I am. So SpongeBob goes on an entire spiel about how Mr. Krabs is an utter piece of shit who he hates. Mr. Krabs acting all surprised, but come on, dog. His reaction more unbelievable than LeBron pretending to be shocked about AD getting traded. Look how he was staring at this nigga his last game. He was plotting. Yeah. I'm thinking Luka and at least 2 first-round picks for sure. Strive for greatness, kid from Akron. Mr. Krabs was charging these niggas to breathe at work. This can't be that surprising. King Neptune explains to SpongeBob that the crown is a symbol of royalty.
Like, how are you gonna charge me for doing a bodily function? Like, how does that even work? Like, the only way to not get charged that is to literally die of lack of oxygen.
And between the two of them, his hair is thinning a bit. SpongeBob's like, come on, man, it can't be that bad.
And then blinds.
SpongeBob tells him, I'll go get the crown from you in Shell City, which is the trenches. King Neptune doesn't take him serious at all. He's just a kid, but agrees to give him 10 days and freezes Mr. Krabs till then. Mindy starts briefing them on what they might see there. Crooks, thugs, Jay-Z ugly ass on a jet ski. I'm talking terrifying shit. But Patrick not even locked in at all, drooling and saying, "You're hot. I'm smoking greens right here." You could not possibly be scaring the hoes any worse, gang. She looking at SpongeBob like, get your man. They hop in the paddy wagon and head out to Shell City to retrieve Neptune's crown. And nobody believes in them. They politely ask to fill her up, please, and niggas talk about, yeah, mustard or ketchup.
The knee slap guys.
SpongeBob just told them to go to Shell City, and they took off their hats to pay respect. I mean, SpongeBob and Patrick straight getting cooked right now. They even tell them they bet they don't make it past 10 seconds over the county line. SpongeBob not tolerating that disrespect.
Shut your bitch ass up!
And then immediately...
Nah, this shit worse than O-Block. You mean to tell me 6 steps in and they already ran into a YN? Nigga told them to hop out the burger and they offered no resistance. They managed to track their car down though to a place worse than the Salty Splatoon. At least there they had some sort of checklist. Bro, a nigga went flying through the window, leg hitting a less than sign. Who's in that bitch? Doomsday? They letting anybody in. They managed to sneak in cause they need to steal the key, but they get distracted blowing bubbles. The owner gets tight cause he's an avid Andrew Tate watcher, super tough and macho, not gay at all, but only wants to hang around men and hates women.
I don't know what y'all thought it was, but we don't care nothing about no female.
And he's tight. Starts yelling, asking whose sassy ass was blowing bubbles.
Smell like bitch in here. All y'all smell like bitch to me.
A nigga goes to answer and gets hit with the chair. Bro, why'd you ask if you didn't want a solution? Doing him like Pops in regular show. He wasn't even involved in this fight. Why he catch that? So they've got to weed out who in here is not a real man. They put on that Nicki Minaj beat. Got SpongeBob and Patrick holding that nut in so hard. They want to sing so bad. The bar owner really starts applying that pressure onto them too. I'm talking full court
I'm not able to
press.
see that scene the same after what's been done to it.
You scared, ain't you, bitch, nigga? I can smell the bitch in you.
But at the same time, just while SpongeBob and Patrick were on the brink of cracking and singing, they get saved and manage to escape the ass-whooping frenzy the twins catching with the key and hit the road. While they've been doing this though, Plankton has been giving out free Krabby Patties after getting the formula. Squidward gets the feeling that something's wrong because before this, all Plankton ever sold was cafeteria food. Niggas was serving this talking about, yeah, this got the 4 pillars you need to be healthy and strong. I blame my stomach problems to this day on you niggas. Unfortunately for
Also, does
Squidward
anyone
though,
else
he
find
made
it
the
weird
mistake
how
of thinking he's the
all this
hero
food just
and tries to
exists
stop
underwater?
this.
Like, where
But
do they get
Plankton
the
be
bread
giving them
from?
out for free with those
But I guess if
buckets
you think about
because
it
he
for
wants
too
to turn
long,
them
it
all
just-
into mind
it just
control
doesn't make sense
zombies. And
altogether.
that's exactly what he does. Squidward went from being Superman to the Flash so fast because he goes to try to skedaddle out of there and gets cornered screaming out for help. But that help is gonna have to wait a bit longer because my boy Spongebob and Patrick only like halfway to Shell City, driving past a graveyard and peeping an ice cream stand, pulling up to get some. Somehow they just haven't noticed or processed the fact that there's a bunch of dead people's skeletons all around them everywhere.
Wait,
This
I
nigga
thought
Bob
they knew
frolicking
that.
through
I thought they were
Elvis,
being
Prince, and
stupid.
Gandhi like it's a damn
Bro, he's
dandelion
just walking
field.
through a bunch
And he
of dead
only
people's
finally
bodies.
starts to get
Insane.
suspicious when he gets the bowl of ice cream and Granny won't let
Isn't
it
it
go.
like that
This is when we
anglerfish or
realize that
whatever?
this is actually a trap to be eaten by a giant fish. He has no choice but to think fast because this catfish is about to end his life. Draymonda turned out to be Draymond. So he bites her arm off, hitting one of the teeth and landing back into the paddy wagon. Patrick dumbass got the nerve to ask if SpongeBob got the ice cream, like a fucking Monsters Inc. character
Wow,
not
really?
chasing them right now. He hits the fork and they start speeding away while it's still in pursuit until they eventually come up to a canyon dead end where they decide to jump for it. And she eats the burger while a much larger fish eats her, showing that there's levels to this in Shell City. Should remind me when Kevin Durant was standing next to
where
Wemby.
have
This
y'all
canyon
been?
has nothing but monsters and aliens and all type of creepy crawlies coming from it. Niggas camping under the stairs. And SpongeBob is just like, yeah, GG's. They called us kids. If this is adulthood, then y'all got it. And gives up,
Yeah,
walking
fair.
away.
I'm not
Patrick
getting
tells him
eaten
to
for
stop
this.
being pussy. And SpongeBob starts raging about how they're just a pair of goofy goobers. While Patrick's like, man, who gives a fuck about
Like,
that
they really gotta
dumbass
sit on this whole
peanut?
mission and
This
came
man
back
Patrick
home.
been wearing the same goofy goober underpants
This
for
entire
3 years
mission was
straight.
completely for
He's so
nothing.
nasty for that. Nigga got nuclear underpants. Shit might cause the next pandemic. Bro ran away crying that he got exposed. But it's in this moment where the
Actually,
pair of
what am
them
I
are at
saying?
their absolute
I completely
lowest when
forgot
Mindy
how the
shows back
movie
up.
went. They
Patrick
had
had
the
to put
crown
away his
somewhere
meat
else, I
because the
think.
hose is around now.
thought
My dog
Plankton
got
had
no
it, but I
filter.
guess
He gon'
not.
ask her if she liked his underpants. She says yes, and he goes,
Is you gonna suck my dick? You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to go crazy.
she tries to
That's
inspire
still a
them because
wild
the
line
Bikini
to
Bottom
someone.
has become planktopolis, and he sent a mercenary after them, tracking their every step, who's putting the beats on everyone in his path, just cuz. She sweet
murdering
talks
people
them and inspires
indiscriminately.
them to believe that they are men, spawning them in mustaches, then turn these niggas into the Green Arrow, and that was all it took.
Wow.
They've got all the
I guess I
confidence
didn't
in the
think of
world,
that.
and literally just jump off a cliff. God damn, bro. Even Freddie Benson had more backbone than y'all.
That's it!
Wow.
I'm taking my stuff and I'm going home! Please stay. Okay.
But now that they've got these mustaches, they need to take care of them. So to help our boys, I would like to announce that this video is brought to you by Manscaped.com. The global jungle package is finished at Philips. Use 20% off. Monsters trying to mess with them. They think they're invincible.
What the hell? Who was that?
The monsters trying to mess with them and they're not even taking them serious, dance battling these dudes away. They were so impressed they done followed SpongeBob and Patrick all the way through the cavern singing their praises, straight trail of glees until the end.
We made it past everything, even the hideous, disgusting monsters.
Shaking my head, shit foul. You think you know a
Wow,
sponge.
really?
SpongeBob and Patrick mentioned that they're about
Inspired
a
all those
verse
people
away,
just to sit
but
in
they
the
go
back.
to take one step and get stopped in their tracks by Dennis. I've been hired to turn y'all into beach souvenirs. The kale salad glued to their lips really got them thinking they're Viltrumites. Niggas get their first facial hair and start talking to you like this. That boy Dennis snatched that cabbage from their face and fucking spawns out a mustache of his own to flex on them. I know he almost shit his pants trying that. Losing their mustaches crushed their confidence, going from super soldiers to super dweebs, scared as hell, asking Dennis
That
what's he
AI?
about to do to them. He looks them dead in their face and tells them Plankton had a very specific request. I'm gonna step on your balls. My balls! Showing
What?
them his crazy boot with spikes. This is obviously because SpongeBob and
that
a bunch
even
of
hurts
other people
SpongeBob?
have
He already
stepped on
has holes
Plankton
in
in the past, and he's overcompensating. Why do you think the statue he's forcing them to build is so big either? And I get it. He's been an utter failure for his whole life. Even Doctor Strange
Like how
can't find a
Plankton does
reality
all
where
of
this
this,
nigga
but
catches
still
a
does
dub.
not
But as
steal the
Dennis is
Krabby
about to
Patty
call
from
GG's on SpongeBob and Patrick,
he had all
gets
that
stepped
time
on
to
by the
steal the
Cyclops,
formula,
who
but
captures
he's just
SpongeBob and
saving
Patrick
everyone
and
else
carries them to
instead.
his shop, drying them out on the table to become new knickknacks to sell. I don't know what children movies' obsession is with making us watch our goats die.
Krabs can't
Mufasa
stop
was
him
just
either
foul.
because
We did not need to see all that in Up.
restaurant,
I convinced
he's
myself Homie
frozen.
was cheating just to make it a bit less painful. They begin to accept their faith.
Looks like what everybody said about us is true, Patrick.
You mean that we're attractive?
But it's in this moment
Who's
they look
attracted
and
to
realize
SpongeBob?
that they
Yeah,
actually made it to Shell City.
Never mind, I
Despite
can
what the
imagine.
naysayers
There's
said,
there's
nobody
people out
believed in
there,
them, but they did
especially
it.
the
And
kids that
alas,
watch
they
this
sing
show, there
themselves
had
to
to be.
death, while their tears make a heart. But you seen the movie. Their tears hit electricity, causing
what
smoke,
happened.
causing for the sprinklers to go off, bringing them back to life, so they get the crown and get the hell up out
Everyone
of there.
cheered.
But not only did it bring SpongeBob and Patrick
And then
back,
what's his
it brought
name
every
pops
knickknack
up.
in their back, including the Mexican mariachi band, who starts playing their hearts out, as the rest of them jump the Cyclops, busting his ass, telling him to fight back.
David
That's for
Hasselhoff
trying to sell
shows
me.
up.
They run into David Hasselhoff outside, who offers them a ride back to the Bikini Bottom. They ask him, "Where's your boat?"
Nigga,
But it turns out
nipple
this nigga's the
launched into
boat.
the
How is
ocean?
he swimming like that? Listen, if the black people stereotype of can't swim came because niggas can't do that, y'all got it. We still got Muhammad Ali, Usain Bolt, Pele, and the NBA. Stop playing. But as they're on their way,
I guess
Dennis
that's
literally
fair.
pulls himself
I guess
off the
that's
boat
a
as
law
he
of
catches
equivalent
up with
exchange.
SpongeBob and Patrick. God damn. How much did Plankton pay him to have bro so dedicated? You lost, bro. Take your roadkill ass home. Dennis is about to go up and finish them, so
You can't take
SpongeBob says,
L's.
"Let's run." And Patrick is like, no. He doesn't need a phony mustache to be brave. I fuck with it. He even gives a superhero type speech.
Tired of running? If we run now, we'll never stop.
He gets slapped away.
Bro folded instantly under the slightest bit of pressure. Surely though SpongeBob don't stand 10 toes down, he built different.
You get knocked off too.
This nigga Bob turned into a track star too. And to make an already crazy situation wilder, Dennis goes to stab him and hits David Hasselhoff in the butt cheek. I don't know what's wilder, everything that just occurred, or his reaction being that he kinda liking it. Dennis is able to chase SpongeBob all the way
That's
down
his
David
reaction getting
Hasselhoff's leg,
stabbed in the
cornering
butt.
him, causing SpongeBob to take his super dramatic long jump to the other side, sticking the landing. And that was actually tough.
I wonder
It
what
would
that
have
must
worked.
feel like.
If
on
bro
the
wasn't
back
able
of-
to just walk around, SpongeBob has exhausted every option, all two of them, and has no other choice but to try and bribe Dennis with goober bucks. Patrick's
Bro,
watching this knowing that they're
imagine
both
having
cooked.
to
Does he look
film,
like someone
this
who needs
man's
goober
leg
bucks? Bro, you're not even
in the
trying
green
anymore.
screen
He even
wherever,
tries to
and then
explain it to
having
Dennis
to-
and gets grabbed,
and then
looking
editing
like
is
Sid
on
the
top
Sloth
of it.
and
This
held
is
up by his
hilarious.
collar. SpongeBob then goes to offer Dennis some bubbles, which actually ends up working in his favor because the wind causes the bubbles to go in his eyes and he throws SpongeBob, and Patrick luckily catches him. But their celebration doesn't last very long at all because Dennis catches up to them and is ready to stomp them out. But just like last time, he thinks this fucking anime timing taking mad long and ends up getting his ass knocked out back off the boat into the water, who knows where. Back at the Bikini Bottom,
Possibly
the 10 days
dead.
are up
Who
and
knows?
Neptune
I
is
never
back
saw
at
him
the Krusty
again.
Krab to delete Mr. Krabs. That nigga is punctual with his executions, Jesus. SpongeBob and Patrick are running out of time and need to go down to the Bikini Bottom pronto. So Hasselhoff
Right,
puts
this
them
man
between
is
his titties, shooting them off into the water.
This man is
And
so
they make
mad
it
on
in time
being
to
bald
save
that he
Mr.
kills anyone
Krabs.
that
And y'all
touches
seen the
his crown
movie,
is
you know the
insane
ending.
levels of
SpongeBob
insecurity.
does his singing number, freeing all the zombies.
Oh my gosh, but no, that was a fun movie.
Oh man, I hate coming to
Hold
school.
on.
Junior,
Let me pause
do
this.
you know?
Bro, can you pause? Please stop messing with me. But no, I remember this movie. Oh, but yeah, I thought it was funny, and I always just find it funny how this man was so mad about being bald to the point where if that crown was messed with at all, he instantly is just ready to kill anything that even remotely is related to what happened. Like you gotta just accept it. Like if you bald and you can't regrow the hair, just accept it. Because at this point, everyone already knows you're bald, so what's the point of even, being all uptight about it and stuff? But hey, I guess that was it for this one. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll catch you on the next one.